What can I do to keep jealousy and anger away? My sister is now pregnant without even trying, and I am happy for her, but lately I have been feeling sad for myself and even jealous. I know these are low vibration feelings, so how do I pull out of it? So first of all, recognize that emotions, they're just energy. If they're labeled as negative, we tend to repress or avoid them so we don't feel the discomfort of them. And that's very natural. So there's nothing wrong with it. Don't judge yourself for that. We all do that. Positive emotions, on the other hand, we're more than happy to experience in the moment, right? And so they just kind of pass through our bodies and leave, so we don't hold on to them. We're fully present in them. With negative emotions, since they're so uncomfortable, we stuff them down, right? That energy literally gets stuck in our bodies. And that's when you feel that tightness or contraction in your body. It could be in your chest, in your stomach, in your head, wherever, whatever it is that you're feeling. Is different for everyone. That is literal stuck energy, right? And if it stays there long enough, it can create health issues. And for holistic practitioners like me, we believe that health issues, they're not coming from primarily from an organic cause. It starts emotionally and spiritually, and then it manifests physically because it hasn't been resolved, or it's been so long that it actually congeals and affects the cells into like masses, or it just creates all of this dysfunction in the body. But it started off energetically. And so you have to allow the energy to flow through, even if it's uncomfortable, and it can feel painful. And I know it can be really, really painful, but you can't keep it in. You can't repress it and avoid it. So the best thing is to allow yourself to experience the feeling without labeling it. Because once you label it as negative, your ego is going to kick in to repress it, because it's going to try to protect you. The ego serves to protect you. So there is a purpose to the ego, but the problem is when you're that protected, you're going to avoid it, and it's going to just keep building and building until it just gets to a point where you just can't handle it on a very conscious level, right? So the process is literally sit in the motions and don't judge it. As the feelings come up, you allow yourself to experience it and notice where in your body that emotion is manifesting. Is there tightness, contraction, tingling, or some other sensation in your chest, stomach, head, extremities, or elsewhere? Where is it coming up? How is that energy manifesting? How is that feeling manifesting in your body? It's going to feel uncomfortable for a few seconds, maybe even longer, but it will then dissipate. And you keep doing this process until you feel neutral when you call up that situation or that person. It may take only one session, or it could take months of doing this daily. It just depends on how much has been repressed. If it's been ongoing for years, it's obviously only going to take more than one session. It can be a few days, can be a few weeks, can even take a few months. I use this technique all the time with my clients to release negative emotions and even trauma, and it is extremely effective. So I really do recommend that you just sit with it and just do this as a practice every day to release the jealousy, the frustration, the anger, and it will really help you move into neutrality, and so you don't feel it so much. And excuse me, and you learn to just be in the emotion of it without labeling it or judging it. And so this way you can be in the experience of it, of other people having the babies and seeing the pregnancy announcements, the baby announcements, and feeling joy for them. Because if you can share in the abundance of their news, that is the frequency that you want to be in order to manifest your own baby. Okay. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm here to help women over 35 and into their 40s manifest the healthy baby that they dream of. My name is Julie Chang. I hold live masterclasses where I answer questions from women on the motherhood journey and post clips on this YouTube channel. Click the link in the description below to join my email list to find out when they are. Thank you so much for joining me.